From Second in Command, Long Live SHIIVA. My record with Second in Command's sillier, over-the-top trap and rage songs can be kind of spotty, so when they announced a collab-studded project as their most obnoxious to date, using that sample to anchor trains, it was proof of that, I was prepared for a lot of bass-heavy, glitter-smeared, provocatively queer material that was sticky, tuneful, willfully irreverent. And yeah, that's exactly what we got, albeit with the increased presence of iridescence around them leads to even more gloss in the wheedling production, which credibly fits alongside a lot of the cloud rap, rage, and the modern trap scene. Second's edge on a looser, messier project like this comes in bars with wild, nerdy swerves, over-the-top humor, and a lot of aggressive, horny energy, where it's not as thoughtful or layered, but it's not really trying to be, especially with the bell-driven menace of bangers like Let That Bitch Talk and Young SHIIVA Shit. Granted, some of the animalistic chirping and cartoonish squawking, especially in the ad-libs, starts testing my patience, and Second sounding winded when they're trying to sound more visceral does not help. It's going to take work to credibly sell that with some volume, when paired with weedy but blaring keys and a slew of guest features that might match Second in terms of flow, but not really in terms of creativity or punchlines. At this point, they might have to reach for some bigger features because they are out-rapping and out-crooning everyone here, with Double T as the distant second, although that Derek Jeter line on Wrong or Right did get my biggest laugh on the entire album. But the largest issue is structural. At 18 tracks and running nearly an hour, the lack of diversity or dimensionality in the content really starts wearing on you, and the bass just swamping out the mix adds to the ear fatigue. I was hoping that Aha could use a little bit more of the slick groove that opens up the song before losing all momentum into this oily lumber, whereas Say Something has one of the best melodic hooks on the entire project, but the grainy mess of the mix guts the drums of any power and prevents it from actually reaching greatness. Sundown and Feel the Sunshine, they're just way better balanced and they work way better as a result. But the latter of which effectively operates as the tape's thesis statement. A bunch of goofy flexing in order to spit in the face of depression in order to make everyone smile or at least chuckle. And frankly, that's enough. And while I think it's overlong, wildly uneven, pretty far from Second's best, there should be space for material that's colorful and silly, so if you're curious, grab a couple favorites, enjoy the ride. I think it's worth it.